Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to another wonderful week of distance learning. Today you're going to be starting a unit called Tom and Sherlock. So you're going to go to your first assignment, and your assignment is called Amplify. You can see the date. You can also see the unit. So what you're going to notice here is you're going to have 3 links. I know I only see 2 links because I haven't added the video, the third link, which is this video. So we're going to go to the first link. It's vocabulary. I've gotten some questions this week about how long should I do vocabulary for? I would say 10 minutes would be the max. So go ahead and start a timer. I mean, if you want to go longer, you can. But I did receive an email this week from a student that said she spent 2 days on vocabulary. I would say that's a little too long. So no need to spend that much time. But once we go to vocabulary, notice we're going to click on vocabulary. Looks like nothing happened. The reason why it looks like nothing happened is I have to scroll down. And yes, right there you have your vocabulary app. You can go ahead and open up your vocabulary app, get started, start the timer, and go. Once you do the vocabulary, all your teachers can actually see your work. So you don't need to hand anything in for the vocabulary app. However, the other things for Amplify you do need to hand in. So let's get to the next activity. Now, just so that we can kind of get the hang of it, we are going to go here. We're going to go here to the solo, but I want to go back. I'm going to go back to our Google Classroom assignment, and I want to show you that's the vocabulary link, which is number 2. Notice number 1 is watch the video. Good job. You're already doing number 1. Number 2, vocabulary. Number 3 is our story. So now I'm going to click on our story. Give it just a moment to load. One thing I love about Amplify is that they will read the story for you. So today you're going to be reading a story. What kind of boy is Tom? Have any of you ever been to Disneyland? Have any of you ever been to Tom Sawyer Island? I love Tom Sawyer Island. So this story is based on that story, Tom Sawyer Island. Now, in order to get it to read to you, and this is kind of a long story, long for audio, it's 15 minutes. You're going to click right here. It looks like a megaphone. It will read it for you. After you've read it, you may want to read it more than once because you're going to be responding to a few different questions. So let's go down to the bottom here. Notice you have to do all of these. Let's go to number 2 and let's see what this looks like. I'm going to move my screen because it's blocking something very important, and that is the next. So you keep hitting next. We go to next. I didn't do anything, but you're going to do more than that because if you actually just keep going next, and then you think, I did all of it, I handed it in. If you actually didn't answer any questions, you won't get any points. So remember, you're going to read it, you're going to respond, and then you're going to go next. Now this is a little tiny bit tricky because not only do you go to 4, keep going to next, 5, keep going next. Now you can either choose 5 or next. 6, you're not done. It looks like we're done, doesn't it? But we're not. We're going to go to number 7. Now number 7 has something right here that says hand in. So once I'm all finished, I'm going to hand it in. Now you might be confused because you might see something on Google Classroom that doesn't say you have to turn anything in. This is your way of turning it in this week. So there's nothing that you have to attach. We can actually automatically see your work. My encouragement to you is do it today. What is today? Today's the 23rd. Today is your focus day on English. So get it all done today so your teachers can start grading it. We miss you, and we hope that you have a fantastic week. Thank you for joining me today. And again, that was Amplify, Tom and Sherlock unit. Let us know what you think about the story. And if you like it, I want to go back to something because I do realize that this story is a little tough to understand. So I want to go down to the story. I'm not going to start the audio, but I want to point something out. There are a lot of new words. So if I don't understand a word, I'm going to click on the word and it's going to help me. So because this is written a very long time ago, you might find yourself thinking, this is a little hard to understand. Whenever I read something that's difficult to understand, I might read it 2 or 3 times. I encourage you to do that. Also, I encourage you to, every single time you see a blue word, read along with it, click on it. And now I've learned just on this one page, 3 words. Why do I read? Because I want to learn more words. So it's good when we run into instances where we don't know words because this is how we learn words. This is how we expand our vocabulary. We hope you have a fantastic week, and we hope this video was helpful in guiding you in your 6th grade Amplify Lesson of the Week.